I'm sure you've heard about the defender of Kumariu, the legendary Takami. I'm sorry I moved on. I thought I was gonna hold you forever, but it felt right, and I tried to speak to you, but I couldn't hear you, and I just thought... I don't know.
Stop. Just stop. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Would You Believe It, episode 100 of Malt and Magic Campaign 2. We've hit the century for a second time, which is awesome news, and we've got a lot to unpack. It is a full house tonight, as you will see in just a second, but before we get into all that chaos, let's run down a quick recap of episode 99 and then dive straight in. So previously on Malt and Magic Deep, within the living ziggurat beneath the lake, the party stepped into a vast obsidian moor where sound itself cut into their minds, and they learned the cruel rules of the chamber in silence and stillness. They then passed this test and reached the heart of the ziggurat itself, a vast cavern with a hanging platform above a bottomless pit with a blood-red crystal suspended at its very centre, and the bound hunger waiting as it emerged out of that bottomless pit. And when Nyzzorith rose, chained and colossal, the fight very much became a desperate scramble, with Jewel driving herself across crumbling bridges towards the crystal, Edgious throwing everything he possibly had into holding the creature back, Takami shielding the others as the arena shattered around them, and at the breaking point, with allies falling, the bound hunger ready to devour them, and briefly escaping doom himself, Lex seized the final chance and spoke a single wish to save everyone in the chamber who deserved saving. Now, Nyzzorith was unknowingly released, unbound and reshaping itself in a distant ocean as an old god returning to the world. But the party wakes together on a strange beach beneath a violet-tinged sky with crystal and fungal growths spreading around them. So now, as they awake, they will hear murmurs of a force called the Unraveling Whisper, of new cults, of the void growing louder, as a single truth has now rung out across creation. The Shrouded Lord has heard his name. The stakes are higher than ever before. This is episode 100. Content warnings, as always, still apply. There will be a lot of adult language and adult humour, with full content warnings available in the episode description when this goes live and to VOD. I'm a little bit excited for tonight. You have been warned. Let's roll. Hey!
There you go.
Look at that for a full fucking screen. So there we go. As I said, full house for tonight and episode 100. So, my friends, first things, cheers to all of you, because what a journey it's been so
cheers
far.
To me.
Cheers to you. Yeah, cheers to you. Very good. Tom, welcome back. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Tom.
Cheers, thank you. Thanks for having me back. Good to be here.
Indeed. let's run down our lineup, shall we? And then we can dive into all the fun that is going to be episode 100. So, yes, I am Matt. I'm your Dungeon Master for this evening. I will be role-playing the psychic character Takami and probably a few NPCs tonight.
Hello, I am Dave, and I am playing Jewel of Shadows, the female Tabaxi rogue. I think probably one of many characters who is probably going to have their world, unfortunately in the not good way, very much rocked.
Hello, and I'm Danny, and I'll be playing Lex Ordo, the UNT Clockwork Sorcerer, and hopefully my wish hasn't fucked up the world too much by unleashing a new deity upon it, but we'll see.
Cool. I'm Tom, and I am the father half of Homie and the Dude. I'm playing Cavan Buckland, that old dude that is kind of stretching and making sure that he remembers who he is in this episode. I'm a human barbarian / paladin, and I am super happy to be here.
Hell yeah. What's up, Bodhi, Edgious Bones Jones? You know what it is. I'm dead. What's up, everyone? Good to be here with everyone. Buzzing. Absolutely buzzing for tonight. Episode 100. Guys, fucking campaign 2. Fucking hell. Fucking
Episode 100.
Unbelievable. What episode
Pretty
100? Cool. That's pretty sick,
yeah.
guys. That's pretty fucking sick.
Hi everyone, Steve, playing Surrey, talking to you from probably a few seconds in the future for a large chunk of today. Happy to be back. It was great. You're going to love it.
Sorry, I just got
apologies.
That, Steve, fuck's sake.
So yes, for anybody that is watching on stream, Steve's video feed is a little bit behind right now. We're trying to solve that in the background, but luckily Steve can hear us in real time and respond in real time. So while the video is going to be looking a little bit weird and Steve can have all sorts of fun with that tonight, I promise you everything is happening as it needs to. Now, the other thing we need to say a very, 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 very big congratulations is to Bodhi himself on some recent nuptials. So congratulations, my friends.
Congrats, dude.
Very, very pleased. It sounds like an amazing day. I know we were catching up briefly before the stream on that.
I am the luckiest. That is all I can say. That is all that needs to be said.
You have joined us all on stream in the realm of punching above your weight, I think.
You motherfucker! You're not right.
I was going to say, because you can't complain against that, baby.
It's true.
Excellent stuff. Very good then. I have no other announcements for tonight. So, if we are ready,
No.
we will begin. I would like all of you to roll me a d20 and add your constitution modifier to it. So roll me a constitution check, essentially.
Oh, that's not a good start. That's off, Dave.
Okay.
I don't know what my
Dave?
constitution modifier is because I've been logged out of D&D Beyond, and I will find that out. It's probably 18. It's probably 18.
Damn, that's a
We've got
high
time.
modifier,
We've got
dude.
a whole 2.5 hours.
He's gone a Billy score of 64 with a
No.
modifier
Hey.
of 18.
Hey, guess what? It's 18 because I have a 0 on my constitution modifier. I'm in.
Excellent.
I do have an
Lex?
advantage, but it's still only an 18.
Nice.
Okay.
Only an 18. I have +9, and the best I could do is 12. So,
Oh, yikes.
Not much better. I've got a 13 with a +7.
13.
me and Cavan are going to shit
Edgious?
ourselves.
Yeah.
19 with
Used
a
to it.
+2, baby.
19. And Surrey.
Also a 19 with a +2.
Yeah,
Also
gang.
19.
Love it.
Well, yes. Edgious, your 19 is a moot point right now.
Oh, fuck.
Hold on, Edgious.
Thanks for coming, mate.
Yeah. Big rolls.
That was
big
funny,
rolls.
Matt. That was funny. You got me there. You caught me real off guard.
You cut me real deep now, just
So-
reckon. Cut me real deep.
Siri, you are the first to wake. What you see as you wake are the discarded bodies of your new allies. Most of them sleeping or unconscious. One of them changed. No longer a skeletal form, but a more human form. Edgious, I would like you to describe to Suri what your original human form looked like.
Ooh, fun. So I am like an olive skin, slick, dark hair, dark brown, green eyes, and just very like pristine skin, very, very well kept, and yeah, just looks like Johnny Depp and Chocolat is the vibe. That's the vibe.
Very good.
Cool.
What you notice across this stranger's body is a number of violet cuts and scars almost across the body. One of which, most of them emanate from one of the eyes itself and then cascade across the body. As you look into the moonlit sky, you see a full moon. But that it takes your attention for only a second, as across the sky are cracks and tears in reality. And these giant purple rifts that fade in and out of existence, almost like ripples in the night. The tide slowly laps against the shore in the stillness of the night. What is it you would like to do?
I think we lost Steve.
We did.
I think we have lost Steve. In which case, given those descriptions, I will then come to Jewel.
Okay.
As you wake and you see Suri sat, but you also notice Kevin, Lex, Takami, Edgious, as I believe Edgious has died in your presence before and returned to that form, but vastly different this time.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and take in what is going on around us, but still not quite sure. I suppose also the last time that this happened, we ended up in a weird place, not where we expected. So therefore, that probably isn't something that I was going to take on board at the moment, and just be like, just try and crawl over to Edgious to see how he was, because I think we knew he was in trouble. So I was probably just going to try and crawl over and see if he's alive.
Okay. Make me a medicine check, please.
So, that medicine check is a 7.
A 7.
Fuck.
You place your hands on Edgious, sort of like feeling for breath, feeling for a pulse, and in your exhaustion and the fact you've been battered by this previous encounter, you almost forget what you're doing, and just the sheer shock of seeing Edgious in this new state with a ruined eye and like shards of purple just emanating out from that injury.
Yeah.
I will allow you to make me a history check, please.
Do I have... Oh, I do.
Are you back with us, Steve?
16.
Yes, with I think slight lag all round now, but bearing with.
Okay. No worries. So with the 16, Edgious, how much did you tell the party of your initial demise?
I don't think they've ever asked me. I was gonna say, I don't think we've ever talked specifically about, the whole me, like, throat chopping the fuck out of him, and then him, magic surging, the whole ley lines converging and everything exploding. I don't think I explained much of that to the party at all.
Okay. In which case, with a history check, Jewel, you've not ever heard the details.
Okay.
Of Edgious's original death, what made him the skeleton in the first place. But I will give you probably the safe assumption with your investigative ability that you are seeing now Edgious in what feels like a true death state.
Edgious, please. Please, wake up. Please wake up. I don't think I've got any health potions left, but I'm just double checking. I have 1 potion of healing left, so I'm going to pour that in his gullet.
Okay. Pour the potion of healing across his mouth. Just spills out.
No. Edgious. Lex, Kevin! Suri, help!
Suri, anything you'd like to do in this moment? I don't know how well you're keeping up, but...
Yeah. So I think the sound's probably okay.
Yep.
So I have no idea how long that people have been down for in that state. I don't have any particularly high level spell slots, but on seeing that that's not working, I would probably run over and try and cast. Well, has anybody?
No one has tried to do that. No one has tried to do that. Yeah, as of currently,
No.
No one has tried to do that.
In keeping with the situation.
Yeah.
Very good. Yes, we will try and get Steve sorted very quickly. However, in the meantime, with the shouts, Kevin, you are the next to awaken. Now, the last thing you remember before appearing on this beach was walking into this grand chamber with your allies and being instantly frozen on the spot by this massive creature bound in chains. You and Suri together just frozen there for a moment. And you had to watch as your friends tried to get the abyssal core. You watched as Lex fell off a bridge into a hole, a bottomless pit, but then came streaking out with these mechanical wings once again, which you've seen before in a chamber beneath the crystalline tower. You watched as Edgious bamfed above, became a giant sperm whale, crashed into this creature, re-transformed or transformed back into itself, but there was then battered into oblivion. And the last thing you watched was Lex connect a bunch of the codex pieces, and then everything went white.
And as I'm trying to gain some focus, in that moment I'm hearing Jewel's voice say, Lex, Kevin, and the first thing I see is Jewel coming into focus because I'm tracking where that voice came from. Yeah, what's happened, Jewel? Where are we?
Oh, can't hear you, Dave.
What's going on? Why are you looking at? What's wrong with Edgious? And I start moving over, kind of like crawling stumble over to you as I can see that you're like hunched over Edgious. What's going on?
We were desperately trying to get out of there, and I don't know. I mean, hell, I nearly didn't make it out. But Edgious He's not moving.
Edgious, and I put my hands on his shoulders and I just say, Edgious is Cavan. Edgious. And I just shake him a little bit. I'm like,
you see this human form of Edgious with a ruined eye and these purple shards almost just emanating across.
Just a check, maybe either with Bodhi or Matt. History check. Have I ever either discussed that form or actually witnessed Edgious in that state?
I was just thinking, out of everyone who would have known me, like, you might
Back in the
have
day
seen
and
me
shit.
as a detective when you were a kid. There might have been something that happened at the orphanage or something that I might have been involved in, but I doubt, it would have been, anything more than just, in passing would have been the likely situation.
Any conversations that we had, late night back in Union City about this type of thing?
I probably told you about how I got kaboomed, but yeah, no, I haven't in our history. Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, I start getting a little bit more urgent and start kind of rattling his shoulders, and I'm like, Edgious, fucking move. Edgious, something, just fucking move. Jewel, do something. Jewel, get Lex. We've got to do something here.
She's just sort of, trying to shake his shoulders. She's already poured the health potion over him, and nothing's happened. So it's just like, don't know what to do.
Jewel, fucking do something. Edgious, goddammit, fucking move. You need to move now, Edgious. Give me a sign. Move fucking now.
Jewel probably stands up and moves away to give Cavan some room to get in.
Suri comes rushing around asking anybody, does anybody have a diamond? Does anybody have a diamond?
While that's happening, I'm just getting more and more frantic with Edgious as things start moving around me.
Jewel's just probably just silently crying. She stood away from both Cavan and Edgious. She doesn't have a diamond, so he's just feeling very helpless.
I pick Edgious up, and from my knowledge of the powers of our group, and I walk him over to Lex, who's also unconscious, and I'm like,
stirring now.
Jewel. Sorry?
Lex is now stirring, and sort of the eyes are fluttering awake.
Jewel, get Lex moving. Lex can do this. Lex can save him. I know Lex can save him. Lex.
Yeah, Jewel will run over to Lex then and try and wake him up. So same thing, and just be like, seeing signs of life is immediately sort of relieved. I wouldn't say happier. That's definitely the wrong word here, but relieved. Lex, please wake up. Not you two. Come on, Lex.
Did we do it?
Oh, I don't know, Lex. Edgious is... He's not moving. Help. Please help. Have you got a diamond?
Lex, fix this.
Why do we need a diamond?
I don't know.
Lex, fuck a diamond. Just fix this, Lex. Just fucking fix this.
And it's going to take me a while because I'm looking at a guy I don't recognise, and then I'm starting to piece a bit together.
It's fucking Edgious.
Coming around from I do have something that can help. And then I'll reach into my bag of holding. I do have a spell scroll of Revivify, but I can't use it. But Suri, you are a druid, so you can, and you won't need a diamond. So, I can't make this work, but I think you can, and I'll give it to Suri. Get him to
He just
read the spell.
grabs it and he's like, move. We have very little time, if any, and starts reading from the scroll over the body.
As you begin to read from the scroll, then Takami stirs. What's all the noise? Oh. What's going on?
And then what I'll
Takami-
try and do, I'll go over there and try and shield her from it almost, and sort of turn her away from what's happening to Edgious. Just go like, it's okay. You focus on just coming around, and everything will be okay. We'll fix it.
Why do you sound panicked? What's going on? Like, get up. Stop. What are you... Get out the way.
She shoves me to one side.
Are you... I was going to say, if not, that was going to be a contested strength check there. She does shove you out the way and sees somebody laid out flat. Cavan, almost in a state of total despair right now. Jewel in a corner crying, and Suri just beginning to read and chant from this scroll. Please don't tell me that's him.
I grab Takami and just bring her close to me. And just say, there's a chance. There's a chance. And I look to Suri.
Takami
Suri
will fall into Cavan. Go on, Suri.
Sorry, so Suri is focused on reading the scroll and completing the incantation, but does give a slight, that half worried, half kind of reassuring glance with just his eyes towards Cavan, and continues the spell.
I turn to Takami and I say, he's going to be all right, Takami. He always is all right. He's been this bad before. He never doesn't come back. He's going to be all right.
Never seen him like that. Dad looks dead, Cavan.
No, he's not dead. And I put my hand on Siri's shoulder, just as a comforting hand on his shoulder as I'm holding Takami.
Just in the background, can I try and, with the Star Touch crystal stuff, can I sense Edgious? It's his presence.
Make me an Arcana check, please.
$23.
Like an almost extended or expended echo, you sense something. You immediately pick up Cavan, Jewel, and yourself, but there is something. It is distant. It is diminished. It is dim. And when I say dim, I mean not bright, as in not stupid, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Can we feel it as well?
Go on, Lex.
I was just going to say, if you calm your mind and focus, you can feel he is still tethered, even just a little bit, to this world. He is here somewhere. I think we can bring him back. Concentrate on that. It's giving me hope, and hopefully it'll give you hope too.
Who are you saying that to?
Suri's...
The group.
Yeah.
Everyone who's attuned to the crystal with me, yeah.
As Suri's words ring out then, this chant in Druidic, the camera zooms in on Edgious' face, towards that ruined eye, and the black hole that is there, and we descend into darkness. The first thing you see, Edgious, is a moonlit sky. As you look up and see a full moon, all the constellations of Ardalia displayed in uncanny brightness. Familiar smells begin to return to you. A garden, jasmine, familiar brickwork. You feel the grass underneath you with fingers, muscles, sinew, not just bone.
I'll I'll lift my hands from the ground and I'll kind of bring them into like the edges of frame as I start looking at like my flesh fingers. And it's almost like it goes from hands to then like a zoomed in view of me looking at the actual fingerprints on my fingers and my palms. And then I'm gonna kind of like stretch and like sit up and try and gain some bearing of where I am, because this place feels like warm somehow, like safe, which is something. I was looking at the prints of my hands, and then I was stretching, and I was going to sit up to try and take my bearings because the place feels warm, and dare I say the words homely, safe was what I was going to say before we cut out. I feel for some reason safe, and it's something that Edgious hasn't felt, probably since he met this fucking group of people.
It's at that moment where you say homely, a face appears above you. A face you've not seen in a very long time. What you doing? As your son appears above you.
There's a moment of like stunnedness where I look up. Well, you know me, Dad gets tired sometimes, and when dads get tired, they've got to just kind of lie down places. You'll get it when you're my age, But how long have I been out for, kiddo?
Well, Mum took me down to the shop, and you were laying here then, and now I'm back. You haven't taught me how to tell time just yet.
Okay, so imagine, when I tell you stories, like one bedtime story, on average that's about 30 minutes. That the time reference doesn't matter. But like one bedtime story, two bedtime stories, three bedtime stories, how long in like time do you reckon?
Mom!
Wait,
and
your
at
mum's
this point,
here too?
Kalila comes walking down a set of stone steps from a building which you very much recognize as your home in Union City. Heron, I asked you to clear the table. In you go clear it, come on. Dinner's almost ready. And why are you lying on the grass? I thought you had work to do.
I didn't not clear the table. I'm doing exactly what I was left to be doing when you left for the shop. I think I'm still taking care of business right here in the grass, as it were.
And doing a fine job as always. And if you'd like, your dinner is ready, darling.
I will get up, and I'll kind of like lean on my knee, and I'll be like, how? And then I'll stand up and meet her eye line.
How? What? Sorry?
How am I here? This... I was with, Jewel and Lex, and, I must have just taken a really bad hit to the head because, like, I can't remember what he... How can I remember what he looks like? Oh, shit. Do you know where we are?
As you ask the question, a single tear falls down her cheek. Yes, I know.
Then that means that that means that there and I'm And he's... I fucked up so much. Tell me you haven't been able to see it.
She pulls you into a hug, and it's that hug of having not seen someone for so long, but at the same time it being as familiar as ever.
I nestle into the crochet cardigan that she's kind of wearing, that she knits for herself every year. It smells like the wood of our fireplace. It smells like everything that I ever wanted in life, and I think Edgious is realizing all again in this moment that it's everything he's always wanted in life. Is that smell, that comfort, that warmth, and he just gives into it, I think, in this moment. And I think he's riddled with guilt because his heart is torn in two places in this moment. I think he feels joy for seeing his son, and I think he also just feels a level of despair knowing that if he's here, he probably didn't succeed. And that means the party is probably dead as well.
Why don't you come and sit, and we can talk.
Does he know?
He knows. We had that conversation.
How much have I
We
missed?
are here together.
He seems the same age, but on my side it's been 31 years or so.
Time's different here. I don't think we will ever age. We live in this paradise? Home? He is fine. He's still that little boy.
Is he still being bullied at school, or has he found his way? Has he started to just find himself a little bit, at least?
He has everything he could want here. Except for one thing, maybe.
Well, I'm here now. And he's gonna tap her on the shoulder and, like, kind of rotate her towards the house and walk with her up the steps towards the house.
Make me an insight check, please.
Ooh, nice. That is a 28.
You immediately pick up on the subtle hesitation and start from her almost as a pause as you say, well, you're here now. But she just then, yes, dinner, of course. Your seat's prepared as always. She then goes over to a crock pot by the fire. Go for it.
I'm going to walk in and I'm going to see my old tweed.
Let's go back to the inside of the homestead of one Edgious Jones.
Yes. So as I walk in, it's like familiar smells, you know, it's the lavender that Kalila burns, it's the smell of like muddy shoes, and like a pet that lives here somewhere but is currently not like visible. I walk past and I like stroke my hands on my tweed coats that I used to wear when I was a detective, and kind of like, you know, feel the squeaks, knowing each floorboard of my house, you know, perfectly and where they squeak, because I've snuck out, you know, a billion times at this point to go do some naughty detective work, you know, when I shouldn't be. And just like feeling like that home is almost just as much a part of this family as the people that are in it, as well as I'm walking into this, basically.
You see, sat at the table now, just waiting with like a spoon, is Heron, just sort of knocking a spoon on the table. Kalila turns around and says, "Don't damage my table."
Listen to your mother, and so how are you doing? Are you happy? I'll pull up a chair like next to him and like, somewhat close. Yes. Tell me something good that happened recently that I missed.
I found a bunny.
Oh. I look to my wife and I go, "Did we keep the rabbit?"
And she sort of goes, It's complicated. But Heron turns around and says to you, "Yeah, it was like, I remember having a bunny, and then it went for a walk, you said, and then I was in the garden 10 numbers of stories ago, and I found a bunny."
Okay. And so this bunny, you haven't named it yet though, right?
Bum Buns.
Oh, fantastic. I'll look back at my wife. We're naming the rabbit as well. Fantastic.
I like Bum Buns.
Do you know what? You did used to draw them a lot, though your ones were a lot scarier because I'm just not sure what was going on back then. But do you still enjoy drawing? Are you still keeping up with your art? Like you were getting so good when I...
Yeah, and he points over at the wall, and there's just a whole wall of drawings that are sort of attached rudimentarily to the wall. Make me a perception check, please.
Between Matt, give me a reading on this. Between I don't know, let's talk like Mona Lisa da Vinci, and like like something that like you can't wait to throw in the trash because it's just taking up space on your wall. What are we talking quality wise?
Oh, this is art? Easily like your son could easily get commissioned if he tried.
Amazing. Okay. Damn. Okay, so that's a 16.
You look across the drawings and there's a portrait of you, there's a picture of the family. There are some older drawings which you can quite clearly see are drawings you remember from when he was learning, but then you see some that you don't remember. A dark river. Endless. And a boat with a cloaked figure in it. You see another drawing of a twisted man in a purple suit and a purple top hat. The individual you recognize as Klein.
Oh God! I will go up to the one of the river and kind of pluck it off the wall and be like, "Wow!" First of all, just because my dad didn't say it to me, I am so proud of you. This quality is just unbelievable. Here, this place. How do you know this place?
That's how we got here. After the big flash, and we're back here. And there's a big flash. We're in a river, and then a scary man in a boat picked us up.
Now, I know that scary man. Me and him are actually homies, because as you know, your dad knows everyone. Was he chill with you, or was he a bit of a dick? Do I need to go have some words next time I see him?
No, he said he was there to help us get to our... Mum, what did he say? He told us he was going to take us on to the place of rest.
Did he? I looked to my wife. Did he mention that he knew me at all, or anything?
He said he knew of you. He seemed to indicate that this would happen at some point.
This meaning me, finally duffing it up enough that I end up here forever, having not enacted my revenge and, failing at pretty much all objectives I had.
Make me an insight check, please.
That's a 21.
When you say finally made it here forever again, there's a look that just passes across her face. Something along those lines, yes.
Okay, well, I'm here.
Down of soup in front of you all.
I look at my son, and it's protocol. It's like protocol. I dash for my bowl, he dashes for his, and I just begin slurping it down. It's pouring down my cheeks. He's doing the exact same thing. Thank you, Raids.
Thank you very much for the raid.
He is doing the same thing, pouring it down him, and all the while I've got that devious look that partners have when they look at their significant other doing something that they full well know that they've been told off for doing in the past. And they are doing it simply to rage bait them, and just slurping it and making a mess and being loud and just having fun, basically. And Edgious has this glimmer of just hope about him, of just joy, and he's like, I'm gonna beat you, I'm gonna drink it first, oh god, it's so hot with lips, oh, and he's just chugging on this bowl.
You what? Kalila's just sat there with a bowl in hand and spoon. Neither of you ever did grow up, did you?
And then I will finish mine first, but I will pretend that I'm still drinking and wait for my son to finish his, and then he's gonna slam the bowl down on the table, and I will then put down what? How did you beat me? You've got it so big. What? That was great. That was crazy.
And Heron goes and lets out the world's biggest burp.
Oh, I'm gonna look at his mother and be like, come on now, you've got to rate that. You used to rate mine. You've got to rate that. Give him a score.
I'm so happy you two could have this moment together.
It's a 10 from me.
15 out of 10.
Hey, yes. Okay, so dinner, amazing. What's kind of the modus operandi here? What's the day to day? What do we do? I assume I don't have to work, so we can hang out all the time.
Well, this little lad needs to get to bed soon because he has a big day tomorrow at school.
Oh.
And yes, I will tidy up, and well, usually I'd wait, but you're here, so maybe we should talk.
Why don't I'll go sort him out. If you can handle the dishes, I'll come back down and then we can talk.
She stands and picks the bowls up, kisses you on the top of the head, and just whispers, "That sounds perfect." Allowing you
as she walks off, I will embrace her, and as her cloth leaves my fingers, I'm gonna just remember that feeling in my hand on the skin that I have. And I will stand up and be like, right, young man, I guess the only way that I can prove that I'm still the alpha of this house is by beating you upstairs. And Edgious is gonna just turn and sprint up the stairs with his son. And as he does, though, just as he goes past the wall where the door was, where all the images that his son drew, Edgious is going to just, can I sleight of hand check this? I want to do it unseen. I want to snatch the family photo, and I want to fold it up and put it into my coat as I'm running up the stairs. The family drawing.
Yep. Make me a sleight of hand check.
Cool. It's actually perfect. He probably isn't he's probably not very stealthy. It's a 12.
It's a 12. So you snatch that picture. Kalila turns and smiles, but continues to scrub the bowls as Heron has fucked it off up these stairs. Like, he is just gone, and you hear this. I'm okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And Edgious is going to be like, by the old gods, and just kind of run up the stairs, and is going to go after him and find his son kind of like sprawled out over what is a crudely made rabbit hutch that is now toppled over and kind of everywhere.
He's rubbing his knee and just sort of, ow.
Oh shit. I'm gonna go over to him, and there's just gonna be a little cut, and I'm gonna kneel down and be like, hey, it's okay. It just so happens that while I've been away, I met this amazing person that you would actually really love. He's your great uncle, Alexis Ordo. He's this incredible time wizard who's able to bend space and time around us at all times, and he taught me how to heal. But the important thing is, and I'm gonna lift him up onto his feet and be like, that when we fall over, we always get back up. And I'm gonna dust off his shoulders and be like, it's only a little scratch, look. And I'm gonna put my hand up here, and then I'm going to wave it down, put it over his leg, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on his leg, just rubbing it gently. And then I'm going to pull my hand away, and it will be gone.
Would have been gone in the morning, but thanks, Dad.
Hey, it's all good now. Go get your PJs on, and I don't know if we brush teeth at this point in the timeline.
Mum makes me brush them 2 minutes. If I don't brush them, I have to go back.
Good. Well, I like that. That's some order that didn't exist when I was around last, so that's good. Okay, yeah, you go do that. And while he like scutters off, I'm gonna just quickly go walk into my bedroom, and I think like Edgious goes into this state where he just sees light coming through the window, warm light. And like the sheets are in this like 2-person kind of pile in the center of the bed. And it will then be like a moment where it's just him and Kalila facing one another under the sheets, with the light kind of coming through the sheets and illuminating our faces. As we, like, as young people before a kid, were giggling in this house and laughing and all that kind of stuff. And it's at that moment that she's like, oh, I don't feel well. Oh God, I think I'm gonna, and she runs to go throw up. Her first bout of morning sickness, as we would later find out. And the memory then, like, fades. And he just can't enter the room. He like stands at the precipice, and after a second he kind of snaps out of it and hears Heron kind of like scuttle back to his room, so he's just gonna go join Heron in his bedroom.
The last thing you see as you leave the master bedroom then is a handheld mirror, a reminder.
You sick fuck.
A reminder of a message once left. But you go and join your son in his bedroom. Is there anything particularly you do here, or is it just stories and settle him down for bed?
I think I would tuck him in. I would then like make some room on the bed for myself, like cuddle up next to him, and I would then probably tell him a story. And this actually makes me emotional in real life as well. I think Edgious would tell him the story of the Planar Detective Agency and just everything we've been through as a group, and Lex being like the most amazing person, and Jewel being this stubborn moral compass, and Gavin being this hunk of like meat that is just beautiful and just fucking strong-willed and like the most confident person always. And I think he looks back on 100 episodes and is very thankful for everything, and he tells his son about all of it. And excuse me, fuck's sake. And yeah, dude, it's beautiful. And as his son falls asleep while he's telling the story, Edgious will then do that parent thing of like gently lifting the head and sliding the arm from like behind and like gently lay the head down and pull himself from out the bed. And Edgious is gonna grab onto his vest and rip off his patch that is his mage armor patch. And he's gonna put it on the bedside table to protect his son at some point, and he intends to sew it into his son's clothes at some point. But he's gonna leave and slowly walk downstairs to meet Kalila in the kitchen.
The bedroom then. Heron rolls over and just goes, "Don't forget how cool Antikarmi is."
I love you.
Falls asleep.
You're a fucking good boy. And I'll go downstairs and meet Kalila in the kitchen.
She's waiting for you at the bottom of the stairs and just immediately takes you into a hug. You okay?
No. Yes. Everything all at once. I have to start off by apologizing.
Why?
Firstly, for not seeing through Calvin's actions for so long. I let the person who destroyed our fucking family here into our house for years. I'm sorry that I didn't see it, and I hope that you have come to terms with that and forgiven me, but I would fully understand if not, because that is the greatest fuck up of my entire existence, was letting him into our home.
There was never anything to forgive, my love. We were all taken in by him. He is true evil.
Yeah. Yeah. And the other thing I wanted to apologize for, more than anything, if you have been able to see anything, if you have witnessed or heard anything, I'm sure you've heard about the defender of Kumariu, the legendary Takami. I'm sorry I moved on. I thought I was gonna hold you forever, but it felt right, and I tried to speak to you, but I couldn't hear you, and I just thought... I don't know.
Stop. Just stop. Do you honestly think that I would have wanted you to spend the rest of your days in despair?
It's what you deserved. It's what I deserved.
No, it isn't. Edgious, no, it isn't.
I appreciate you in ways that I can't explain.
And I love you, as I always have. And I know you love me. That has never been in question, Edgious. Never.
Good, because I haven't stopped, even though shit's been crazy without you, and I lost myself until Kevin found me, and
I wish I
I'm
had
also
the chance to
mad.
meet Kevin.
I'm mad. I've got to be honest as well. fuck me for letting this happen, but fuck you for not contacting me somehow. There's gods everywhere. Everybody's talking to each other magically. I feel like we could have spoken. I feel like I needed a sign, something, and I don't know. I barely made it through last time. And I just...
I know. I was told something when I arrived here. That I would have a moment. A moment to guide you. And to tell you how much I love you. But I cannot be that guide, Edgious. I cannot tell you what to do from here. Because that choice is yours. You are not yet truly gone. This is a glimpse, if that's what you want it to be. But if you have to go back, then you only have to choose to. You only have to listen for your friends, for your allies, for your new love. But don't you dare for 1 second think that I hold any of that against you.
Edgious will dip his head. How is it that even in the afterlife you're still so cool? It's crazy.
You married well.
Yeah, I guess I know how to pick 'em right. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm the lucky one, that's for damn sure. But
You
if we
gave me
get one...
everything I could have ever wanted, Edgious.
If we get one more bit of time, and I'll make my decision. But can we and Edgious will just grab her hand and walk her into the living room where he found her body 30 years ago. And I will go over to the magical musical device that I purchased with my last big bonus that I gave myself out of the detective office's money, and I'll flip on a song that we both love, something I imagine in my head like almost 1920s-esque, you know, maybe some Johnny Cash, even something like that. And I'll just pull her close, and I just want to dance for however long I have, Matt.
You dance with your wife, your first love. And as you dance, you both lose yourself in the moment and continue. As the song comes towards its end, she kisses you on the cheek and then whispers in your ear, "Listen, Edgious. Just listen." The camera pans away from the two of you in your living room, back into darkness, back to a beach, where a group of friends, a new family, surround a fallen ally. As Suri continues to chant this revivify spell, I would like to know what each of our other players says to their fallen ally in this moment. There will be no skill checks involved. Just want to roleplay this out. Sir, you continue in this continuous druidic chant, drawing on the power of that spell scroll as it slowly begins to burn from the top down as you begin to read and cast that spell. Is there anything else you wish to add into this, Suri?
So during this, Suri would have grasped the shark tooth focus that he wears around his neck, and he's not entirely sure what's going on, which isn't wholly unusual for him, but everybody else is acting as if this is Edgious, and he was a helpless witness to what took place in the cavern. So he knows what Edgious was willing to give, and he's gripping this tooth hard enough that you can see just a trickle of blood starting to run down between his fingers from where the tooth is cutting into his hand.
Excellent stuff. That blood trickles down onto the scroll. 3 drops that land. Boof, boof, boof. There's a pause. Jewel, watching on. What is it you whisper into the darkness?
Jewel thinks of the chaotic last few moments that we've just had. The race for this final, not final, but one of the final pieces that they need. The chaos that ensued, the fact that she honestly believed that none of us would make it. We'd all perish in that chamber. That one last ditch effort to grab it. Thought of her impulses that took over in kissing Lex, and thinking, because one of us is gonna die, if not all of us, that impulse came out. The adrenaline, however, at that point, I think made that an okay situation. We all die. To have, however, even one of us maybe be dying feels like she doesn't have a heart anymore. It's gone. And I think that she doesn't have a thought or a word that she whispers into the night. It is much more of a feeling of such tremendous loss that she can no longer feel her heartbeat, even though it's pounding. Because she's not... Maybe she's not there anymore. Maybe there's something, maybe she's trying to escape. Maybe she feels like she's back in the astral plane again. Cold and unwilling to feel what she really needs to feel. That loss of a dear friend.
That numbness overtakes you. You feel that ever familiar presence next to you. Lex, in this moment, what is it you're doing?
Oh, fucking hell, I'm in my feels at the minute. So, having sensed that faintest of connection to Edgious, can almost sense he is at peace. So, I'm just gonna almost kiss him on the forehead and just say to him, I'm just going to say in his ear, I hope you can see his face again. That's it.
Damn.
Cavan, you watch Lex begin to fall apart.
Fuck, Daddy. I still have Takami in my arms. It's kind of like we're in each other's arms. And I guess I didn't realize it, but fuck's sake. You know, I've never had a family. And I just didn't realize it. But he's kind of my family. You know, Mara's out there, but she's kind of out there. But Edgious has been there as a constant for a long time. And thinking that I'm holding Takami, I realize that she's kind of holding me. And I just say, don't, Edgious. Don't do this. Because I know if he's gone, I'm gone.
Takami pulls you in even tighter and closer. And as you whisper your words, you hear, in fact, you feel her almost, her thumb wipes the tears away. And she lifts her head up. You hear her whisper, "It's okay. It's okay."
How is it okay, Takami?
I love you regardless. It's okay. Edgious, as you dance with your wife, and she asks you to listen. There's a moment where the record skips once, twice, 3 times. You hear Lex sobbing, Cavan begging. You feel almost as if the star-touched crystal was there within you, the numbness that Jewel now has consuming her. And the final words from Takami. It's okay. I love you. Kalila takes a step back from you. The choice is yours. I love you nonetheless. Whatever you choose, we will be here waiting for the final day.
You know, so many moments people put decisions in my hands, and I often then offload those decisions to Lex because he's way better at this shit than me. But, how can I leave You have to understand, Kalila. Even though I love those people, I'm not going back for them. I'm going back for him. And when I fucking find him, I promise you the justice that we as a family are deserving, that we as a people need, the healing that I need and that you need. I promise you, I will fucking serve that justice. And when I end him, I shall end myself. And when I fucking do, I'm gonna come back to you. And I promise I will never leave again. But I have to go back. I have to finish this. I'm so fucking sorry.
She places a hand on your heart. Don't be sorry for doing what you need to do. But I need you to make me one promise. If you ever loved me as much as you say you did, don't you dare lose yourself. Not fighting this man. Don't lose it because of him.
I will do what must. And then I will find myself to be the person that you deserve again. But I have to do something fucking evil to get back here. I have to do something awful. And I'm gonna fucking do it. But just know that I'm gonna do it for us. And I will be back, and I promise you, the man you loved, the man that stands before you here with flesh, which is nice. I promise I'll be back. And I'm gonna grip her hand and just kiss it. And as I let go, I'm gonna have left a moon petal from Nimue in her hand. And that's gonna be my oath that I make to her. That I will come back. And that is the token of that promise. And I'll look her in the eyes and say, do I look ready?
You were never ready, you silly sod. Go.
Okay.
That moon petal in her hand glows. As a single beam of moonlight shines through the window onto her hand between the two of you. She brings your hand to her mouth, kisses you, and there's a bright flash of white light. Suri, what is the final thing you do as part of this spell?
Sorry, Suri can't hear us at the moment. My bad.
Oh, amazing. Fantastic. Gives me a moment to compose myself.
You may have to carry on without him for now.
That's okay. We go to white light then. As Suri begins to finish the chant, the spell, white light begins to emanate around his hands, around Edgious, and a white light that glows almost from each and every chest and every heart. I wish Steve was here to say this, but in his absence I will do it for him. As Suri finishes the spell and lets the spell scroll burn into the ether, he looks down on you, Edgious. It appears names have power. So, Edgious, Bones, Jones, it is time to get back up. A flash of light and a crack of otherworldly thunder. As that white light fades and vision returns to everyone. Edgious, describe to me how you look.
So first of all, when Suri says those words, Edgious hears them in his head as the same words he said to his son no more than, 10 minutes ago. You have to... Oh, we're back. 10 minutes ago, you have to get back up, and you have to just keep going. And are we good?
We're good.
We're good.
Yeah. Or just want to make sure. I'm clipping in and out. Cool. Okay. So and he hears that in his son's voice. You got to get back up. And as that lightning hits, he just and inhales super sharp. And what they see is this kind of crackle for a moment as Edgious shifts between all three of his forms, as almost like scales ripple across him, similar to Mystique from X-Men kind of vibes. And he's shifting back and forth, and then eventually settles down into the skeleton form of Edgious. However, there is a large crack now in his skull that spans across one of his eyes, one of the eye sockets. A large crack there now. Otherwise, he looks pretty much the same.
I will add to that crack itself gently, ever so slightly, pulses with this violet shadow-like light, which is synonymous with Edgious's shadow casting abilities. Everybody roll me, apart from Edgious, a perception check, please.
25.
Oof. 14
Damn.
for me. 14.
14.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. I will roll for Takami. Okay. Jewel.
Yeah.
You are the first to notice. Oh no, sorry. Suri is technically the first to notice with a 28. Steve pings me in the background saying you're right. Suri just sort of... Oh, thank fuck. As Jewel, you then look down.
Edge?
Having you notice your friend Takami just falls to her knees, floods of tears. Lex, you see Edgious Bones Jones returned.
Hey.
Oh, thank the gods.
Hey. Did we win?
What the crap?
I take a step back. Everyone's kind of hovering around him, and I just release Takami as she gets closer to him, and actually just turn around and take a couple steps, and then just kind of drop to my knees and just sit there and gratefulness that he made it.
Edgious, we thought we'd lost you.
We'd all just said our goodbyes.
Yeah, I kind of heard some of those. I'm gonna reach up and kind of cup Jules' face and be like, "You shedding a tear over me. I never thought I would see the day. And Lex, guys, I'm fine. I'm here to just. I'm here to keep going. Where's?" And he'll like kind of try and sit up, but will be like struggle to kind of lift himself.
Of course, I was going to shed a tear over you. Don't do that again.
Takami sort of kneel crawls over and then just slaps you across the face.
Every time. You know
And then
what?
falls across your chest and just sobs.
And Edgious, he holds Takami with all his might, but while he's doing so, he reaches, so as he like goes to hug her, he's gonna quickly unzip a hidden pocket in his leather jacket that he's had for a long time, and he's gonna pull out a gold ring. And as he hugs Takami, he's gonna slide the gold ring over his ring finger on his left hand, and then he's just gonna hold Takami and begin crying with her, and after a minute just be like, where's Kevin? Did he make it?
At that moment, I hear him mention my voice as well, and I just kind of hover over the top of, in all of my height, over the top of everyone, and I just say, "I made it, friend, and you made it."
Yo. And I'll extend a fist upwards for a fist bump. You'll see it's the left hand, so you notice the ring on the finger as well. And I'll just be like, "Yo, they just can't fucking kill me, can they?"
They can't kill you. They can't fucking kill you. I love you, Edgious.
I love all of you. Thank you guys for being here. Did you save me? Did I save myself? I saved myself, didn't I? I'm really cool. Like that, I definitely saved myself.
Sure, it had nothing to do with Story.
Who walks over, slaps his hands on Edgious' shoulders. We have campfires to sit at, and he is going to cast a 4th level Cure Wounds. Offers you a hand to help you up and gives you 42 health points back.
As he lifts me up, I'm gonna bring him into a like predator bro embrace, and I'm gonna pull Suri fucking very fucking close, and I'm just gonna whisper in his ear, and I'm gonna go, "I knew you'd fall in love with us, you sick son of a bitch," and then let him go. And he will realize that in doing that, I slipped a Planar Detective Agency badge into his jacket as well. Or into his armor.
Not only
or something like that.
70 cards now, but a full PDA badge. Suri sort of points, and using his druidic abilities, just a campfire appears. You all
Where are we?
retire. Go for it.
Where are we, guys? Where did we end up?
We haven't even figured that out yet. We've spent the whole time just staring at you on the floor, to be honest, while Suri was trying to bring you back with the spell scroll, and I'm just wiping salty tears from my face. We've got a lot to figure out.
Which is weird for you, Auntie, because they don't sweat, but apparently they can cry like an absolute banshee when they need to.
Yeah, all of the sweat just fills his eyes, so that I wasn't crying earlier. I was profusely sweating from my face. That's what was happening. Yeah. Sad sweat.
Lex, hey, did you and I'm gonna like do a little side glance at Jewel and be like, how are you doing?
I feel so much better now you're back. But I'd also accepted that you was gone. I felt you was at peace. Did you see them? Are they okay?
Lex, I'm gonna reach into my pocket, Matt, and I'd like to pull out the drawing that my son did, if that is at all possible. I don't know if that is something that is possible.
As a being that has constantly hovered between life and death, if you don't think I'm going to give you that poetic justice, then I have failed as a DM.
I will pull out the photo of my family, and I'll be like, Lex, it was beautiful. And I'm gonna unfold it and just show Lex this like stunning oil piece of art that is of my family.
And then I'll just do the whole, when you do the whole the foreheads meet,
yeah.
And it's like an emotional moment.
Yeah.
I'll do that with Edgious to go, okay, it's time to rest. And then I'll just collapse as well, because I'm also fucked. Emotionally, physically, spiritually.
Dude, I'll be like, shit, okay, yeah. I will use one of my last spell slots, Matt, to cast Lamont's Tiny Hut on us.
You have one?
I have one left. My last spell slot. And I'm going to cast Lamont's Tiny Hut to just shelter us in this, like, barrier of shadow, basically. And just give us some peace from whatever the fuck is going, wherever the fuck we are, just in case.
The rifts continue throughout the night as you all bed down around this campfire. It takes some of you some time, but each and every one of you falls into a exhausted sleep. Even as each of you sleeps, you begin to dream. Jewel.
Yes.
You find yourself on familiar rooftops as night falls over Thalissa. You see those washing lines, the canvas that connects the different buildings, the chimney pots, and as you look at the moon, it looks like old glass that has cracked. There is no wind, no voices. Your gentle panther paws find tiles that do not shift. You land on a roof, and the city refuses to make a sound. Far ahead of you, light steps cross a roof line. You hear them. They move the way you move. Always one step ahead. would you like to do?
I want to try and follow them.
Make me a stealth check, please.
My curiosity is piqued. What's my modifier for stealth?
Good question. Your modifier for stealth is... I love having a shortcut for this. Whoops, we rolled a 1 on the authentication check. DMD Beyond has logged everybody out. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's logged me out. That's why, unfortunately, I'm having trouble. Do you know what? Let's call it 12, so therefore 22. It's probably like 12 or 15. I can't remember which one it is.
Give me a second.
It's 12.
I'll be logged in. No, we will go with 12. We'll go with the 22. Sorry.
Yeah, so 22.
Because your stealth is pretty high. You managed to follow along. As I have to go through multi-factor authentication now.
Stop. That's fucking hilarious.
Internet security killing the vibes.
And apparently
Dude,
my code doesn't even work anymore.
Keep our data safe.
Right, fuck it. Anyway, 22. More evidence that we need to go back to paper.
Absolutely.
Anyway. It's like D&D Beyond is setting itself up for fucking failure here. As you follow, and you begin to sort of follow these footsteps, you follow them along gutter runs and balconies. Each leap you make leaves a faint drift of this purple dust that fades as it falls.
Is that very similar to some of the, like, recent power that I've been granted by the Watcher, or is this different?
Very different. I would assume, most of the time, and I do this in my head, I assume astral power is more of a blue colour.
Yeah.
How do you close the distance without making a sound?
I will Misty Step
Nice.
to get closer.
You misty step at the end of this trail. Ends at this narrow door that's carved almost like a listening ear. As you open it, inside this bell tower rises with rope bridges and catwalks that circle upward. You see at the top this bell that hangs above, wrapped in cloth so thick it will never ring. There is a whisper. Silence kept you safe. Silence kept them blind. Keep it now, little runner. You continue to dash up these catwalks, following the footsteps, trying to catch whatever it is, and halfway up, there is this brass balance scale. On one pan, a small bell, and on the other, 5 simple tokens. Again, a voice. The scale waits for a choice. If the bell drops, it will sound. If the tokens drop, one will fall away. The very hush around you leans in like a held breath. What do you do with this scale? And why?
There are tokens on it. Is that right? Do I understand that right?
5 tokens on one side,
Yeah.
a small bell on the other. Perfectly balanced right now.
If the bell tolls,
Drops. It will sound.
For whom it tolls?
and if one of the tokens is...
If the bell drops, it will sound. If the tokens drop, one will fall away.
One will fall away. And I'm holding this all of a sudden?
It's in front of you.
It's in front of me. Is the whole thing giving off like an icky vibe?
Inside check.
You know.
Also, can I just say, Matt, your BAMF sound effect then was the best you have ever fucking done, dude. That was honestly, dude, when you did that, that gave me chills, bro. That was awesome, Matt. That was so awesome.
19.
My sound effects are clearly coming on. There we go. So a 19. Excellent. With a 19, then, there's a definite unease that hits you. I'm back in D&D Beyond, by the way, folks. If anybody needs any other character stuff, I can finally give it to you.
I am as well, thankfully. I don't think I want to touch it. I think it's something that doesn't... We shouldn't be disturbing the balance. So... Is this where everything's led me to, or
For now, you see further routes along. This scale is almost in your way, so if you choose to try and bypass it, I will ask you to make me a. I'm actually going to say an acrobatics check, please.
I'll do that because I think. Unless it has any scripture on it, any writing.
No. It is just purely a brass scale with a bell and 5 tokens.
Then I have the feeling of this is to trick me. This is to slow me down. You can't, pull the wool over my eyes. So 25 acrobatics.
You almost close your eyes and dance around this scale as you then dart up to the next platform above you. And you see yourself facing you. Same stance, but as you look into your own eyes, there is a coldness there. Your double speaks to you with your own voice, and forgive me for murdering your French accent here.
I'm murdering it tonight anyway, don't worry. I can't breathe through my nose, so it's fine.
You know who slows you down. Say it. Say the one.
Jules stands a little taller. Nothing and no one slows me down.
The platform, and you drop. And as you drop slightly, that brass scale floats up. Are you sure, Jules, that you do not know who it is that slows you down? I ask only for a name. Make me an insight check, please.
$17.
To this moment around the double, you see this subtle purple light. You realise you are not alone in this dream. A force that until now has been distant now reaches into your very mind.
Get
the Shrouded Lord is here.
Out of my head.
That double, and you see a figure that grows. The bell tower cracks and the shards of it almost begin to float in the air and surrounding as this figure, gargantuan in nature, just grows. Multiple eyes in this black shroud, multiple thin, bony-like arms with 3 fingers on each hand, and a central glowing sphere that just roils with darkness.
So we have been pissing you off. You finally show yourself. Well,
You did me a favor. The name has been spoken. And now, I know the very core of your being. I know what makes you fight. And I know exactly where to strike.
your tricks won't work.
You are pulled, as you say, your tricks won't work. You're pulled into the very sky above Ardalia. You view the continent of Enoeth, and in front of you, a single dark moat descends down towards Stonebark Village. As it lands,
There is an she can't help but have a flicker of fear as that happens.
as the fear rides
Betrays
through you,
her.
then there is this shockwave that emanates out from Stonebark. And you see other dark moats hit Union City, one that shoots across to the west. And a beacon of light in Thalissa. And with that, darkness. Cavern. You begin to dream. Before you, you see Union City at night. A familiar city. Home. You look and see the main gate. An old tower upon one of the higher levels. Your gaze is drawn to lights that flicker in the hospital or medical centre, if you like. You stand now on a bridge that connects one part of the upper tiers to the other. Beneath you, the road is like black glass, and the whole city watches you without a sound. You look over to the railing, and a single grey scarf is looped on the railing. And as the wind sort of blows, you get the smell from that scarf that smells like home. A particular scent of perfume on the wind. What do you do?
I look around Union City to see if I can see anything, anyone, any movement, what the lights are doing. Guess I'm looking to see if there's something familiar.
You feel the familiarity of the city, but there's no one around. It's just you on this bridge.
Do I recognize this scarf?
Do you know what? Yes, it is very similar, very familiar in terms of the one that one Mara Blackveil might wear.
I approach, but I'm still looking around. I think more to see if I can spot her than to try to hold the scarf or touch the scarf. I'm just seeing if I can understand what's going on right now.
Are you reaching for the scarf?
As I get close to it, and I continue to look around to see if I can find her, I don't. Do I see her?
No, but make me a perception check, please.
Oof. Fuck's sake. That's an 8.
You don't see Mara anyway. Or anywhere, sorry. And you reach out for the scarf and you don't notice where. But there's a soft rhythm that almost penetrates through your chest. It's not your own. One beat, then another. Close together and steady.
I bring the scarf to my nose, to my face, and just smell that familiar smell. I'm confused by what this feeling is in my chest, and I'm still not sure what to make of any of it. How close am I to familiar quarters?
You are not far from the upper tier of Union City, where you know the Blackvale estate lies. You also look down the road, the main avenue that essentially leads towards the lower tiers and the exit, and you see that main gate on the wall, almost illuminated. Again, you look around as you hold this scarf up to your cheek, that second beat. Then another, close and steady, grows clearer in your chest. You see in the distance the Blackvale estate dark, and before it, the city hospital, where the lights flicker. A whisper on the wind sounds out.
Guard one. Watch one. Lose one.
Where are you going first?
Guard one, watch one, lose one. I'm gonna go. I'm feeling vibes about this fucking hospital, because it just doesn't clock usually for me. I know where the Blackvale estate is, but why is this hospital flickering in front of me? And I guess I'm starting to feel like she might be there. Something might be happening. And I start slowly making my way, but I'm picking up my pace. And as I get closer, I start going from a fast walk to a jog. And then slowly from a jog to an increased run, and then a sprint at the end as I'm holding this scarf. And I'm just trying to get there as fast as I can. I'm just feeling drawn to need to understand what's going on there.
As you descend off the bridge into the upper tier, or ascend, I suppose I should say, a gentle fog begins to climb the streets. The lamps, the candlelit lamps that line these streets begin to dim. You notice on the tops of the buildings, the Union City Guard, their flags that fly, they're all at half-mast. Clear signals around you of a city under threat. And you pass a newspaper stall, discarded. The stall itself sort of knocked over, and a single edition flaps on the floor. Most of the letters, most of the ink has run in the damp. The headline itself sort of swims, but 2 words stay sharp before the page tears free. Under threat. Inside this paper, as you look down, there is a small notice that lists evacuation routes from the main gate. The ink has blurred, but you also make out the name of the hospital, the street name that it sits on. And you see a name, Mara Blackveil.
So, Mara Blackveil is how tied to the hospital?
Literally, like, underneath. Thank you so much for the subscription, by the way. That is amazing. Thank you.
Okay. It pushes me forward, and in my mind, I feel like I just need to find her and see her, and understand that she's okay, that she's safe. And so I'm crashing towards the hospital at this point.
You barrel through the hospital door. Immediately, as you enter that small front door, you hear a kettle begin to sing that then cuts out. The room itself smells like tea and soap, and on a table in front of you sits a folded note with a circular tea stain on the corner, glowing like a golden ring.
And as I kind of understand the scene, checking it all out, I'm just saying, come on, Kevin, fucking think right now. And I go toward this note, and I'm still looking around to see what hallway I may want to go to next. I just grab the note, whip it up, and look at it.
The only words you see on this note are third. £8.
Third. £8. Third, £8. Third, 30. What the fuck is that? Lex, fucking help me. What the fuck is that?
See a second teacup beside that first discarded one, still warm. On a coat peg next to this table, a second silk scarf. Black. As you call out, the hospital answers with a familiar hum. Again, that beat sounds in your chest. Fog begins to crawl through these corridors, and another whisper.
Which rises, champion? City or home, darling?
Out of the shadows, a familiar figure steps. Blonde hair, a rose-like scar upon their chest, and a black leather coat.
I charge him.
Make me a strength roll, please.
Is this Callum?
It is.
That darling. Yeah. That fucking darling. Strength check, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
22.
22. As you barrel him over and just rugby tackle him to the ground. He just lays there. Oh,
Whoosh.
darling, are we skipping the foreplay?
You fucked us. You fucked us. You absolutely fucked us, you traitor.
And yet you don't want to hear what I have to say.
I'm not sure I do.
Spits out some more blood.
10 seconds, and then I'm fucking snapping your neck. Go.
I'm at 10 seconds in here, Kevin. Oh, I can have fun with 10 seconds in here.
Talk.
And he
That's 9.
pushes you off. And you see these dark tendrils of energy that just loom around him. It's like the world around him goes dark while the rest of the scene is light. And he just like Neo, emerging from Agent Smith, just flexes for a moment. Haven't you figured it out yet, darling? Haven't you figured out your tether to this world? Not one, but two. And oh, how I plan to use that against you.
What do you mean?
Listen.
What do you mean? Fucking...
Listen, Kevin. Listen. Can you feel it?
I can feel
That
what,
anchor.
what it's a heartbeat. What and I dash for him again. Tell me what the fuck is going on. It's a fucking
As you
heartbeat.
dash-
Tell me what's going on.
As you dash towards him, there's smoke as he appears down the corridor and just points to a sign. Maternity ward.
It hits me. Callum, so help me fucking God, don't fuck with me right now. Do not fuck with me, Callum.
Oh, but it's so fun to mess with you all. You choose, Kevin. The city. Or her. Or should I say them? You choose. I'm sure your
Fuck you,
friends will
Callum.
catch up very soon. Don't you wish? Good
I
night,
start
darling.
making my way to where he pointed the city or to them. That was just a vague point, or was he actually pointing to something?
So he either pointed out to the exit or to that sign that said maternity ward.
I'm heading towards the maternity ward, sweeping past him and just sprinting that way.
As you brush past him, he leaves a final whisper in your ear. You know, darling, you can save them, but that doesn't mean you can hold all the gates. Sweet dreams.
Fuck you, Callum.
And as you say, fuck you, Callum, out into the darkness, the final thing you hear as the world descends into darkness. And silence. Lex. You feel coldness under your cheek. And as you sort of lift your body up, you can see the smooth metal of a gear that, while you're on it, slowly rotates round.
Oh, that's actually quite comforting and reassuring in a way.
As you stand up, you see this gear, But you look out to Mechanus beyond, where previously you would have seen an area where glass erupted from a certain gear. Now you see shattered and fragmented gears floating in space. You look down a few yards beyond where you stand, and you see a familiar figure of a clockwork druid. Green cowl pulled back, a face cracked in two, bleeding shadow.
Is this Axel?
It is indeed Axel.
What has happened here? Don't know why he's British. What has happened here?
You hear behind you the disrupted fluttering of wings. As a golden ball just flutters, lands and rolls. Cog
Is it Cog? Yeah, okay.
cascades across the floor.
This can't be real. If Mechanus was in this much chaos, the world would be ending. This can't be right.
And how much chaos are you willing to accept?
Who said that?
You speak, and beyond everything, the darkness in between these fragments flashes almost.
Oh, but you know very well who I am. You invited a name, did you not?
Yeah, but because that would give us power over you.
Oh yes, I'm sure that is how you see it. But that works only when names have not been forgotten. To speak mine was to give me form. To give me existence in this place where your so-called gods sought to shut me out. And you, little clockwork sorcerer, holder of the Codex, I give you a choice. See all worlds returned to this.
And you watch as gears begin to pull apart and fragments.
Or give me that which you covet most, and I will save what you hold dear.
What do you think I covered most?
Why would you ask me a question when the answer is what you make it to be?
It's funny, really, because people often act out when they feel the most threatened.
You've gone British
So-
again, mate.
I know, but just go with it.
The most threatened.
The most
It's
threatened.
the chaos coming through Lex right now.
Yeah. You've got to keep British from now on.
Yeah. So, I ask you, what do you covet most? Because I'm about to take it away.
You will try. And you will fail.
But surely, giving you physical form makes you easier to catch, kill, trap. We've made our
Does
job
it?
easier, no?
Or did they shut me away for that very reason? You mortals, thinking you can connect dots that you didn't even know existed prior to this discovery. We will talk again, Alexis Ordonis, and you will have a choice to make.
Oh, I can tell you what my choice is right now.
Will be your fate.
I choose victory, and then I'll just...
As you do that, you feel your arms extended and pulled. I would like you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I was expecting
that's
it.
my
Did you
worst
just full
one, have
name
you?
me, motherfucker?
Nobody full names me.
Oh, natural 20!
Yes!
Oh, damn
What a
it,
time
that's
to pull the hammer
20.
back.
Yes!
It never happens.
The defiance reigns through you, having just seen a friend die and come back to life. That feeling of unity, the feeling of strength is probably stronger than it has been in a long time. And you call upon that as you turn those two fingers into one middle finger as your body stretches out. And you just hear a roar as your world descends into darkness.
Danny, what is it about you getting in front of a god that means you roll a natural 20? Like, what the crap is
I know.
that about?
I know twice. I mean, this is not a god, but still. Yeah. Every campaign. Fuck my life. I know Steve is listening. And I know there's only so much interaction he can have. So we will walk through his dream. Huh. Thank you
Another one.
for all the follows and subscribes tonight. This is amazing. Jesus.
Yeah, you're making me feel so much better as I'm sitting here watching and not responding on my streaming software.
So behind the scenes, folks, this is going to be very interesting when things end. But yes, we will carry on. So Suri,
Also,
go on.
27 followers away from hitting 200, guys. Fucking huge. That's crazy.
Thank you, guys.
That's crazy. Thank you for doing
Thank you
that,
to
everyone. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much. So Suri wakes to see cold lantern light over still water, holding a paper map. Edges damp, ink shining, each line lifts off the page, becoming a narrow path that stretches over the black surface. He stands before this map as it unrolls into the dark. The ink itself moves like a river, and a voice speaks from the paper in Suri's voice, giving directions that he does not remember learning. And then a second voice arrives, calm, close, and everywhere. Follow and open, burn and close, choose. 3 destinations marked on the map. 3 costs denoted in the ink. Palm for the gate, tongue for the city, name for the room.
They will use you to open what they cannot. Do you not see this? This map is your key. Those keys open both ways. Which cost you choose to pay first? Are you sure that is a choice you will make? Or will they make it for you?
Doors without walls rise from the water, and in the center of each, a print, like a fingerprint, the shape of a tongue, a note, or at least the denotation of a musical note.
One touch is enough to let you in. One touch is enough to let me through. You have seen darkness. I promise you that darkness will be your salvation.
Across the water, Suri now sees a city of light. A single window in a building that burns brighter than the rest. Someone sits inside. Somewhere that is familiar to him. Again, that voice drags him away.
Bring the map to the high bridge. Speak the name you hide. I will open a way. One of your new friends will walk safely because of you.
A choice laid for Suri now. As it all fades to darkness. As Steve from the ether, no one uses me, bitch. Something for Suri to consider now. We return. As sunlight peeks through this dome that is created. Kevin, you are the first to wake. And as you wake on a tree branch beyond the dome, as I'm using a little bit of poetic license here, and you can see out of it, Morrow sits. Wing
I was hoping he...
bent, slightly out of shape.
Yeah, I go to him and say, Morrow, talk to me. What do you see? What do you hear? Who's spoken to you? How is she?
Morrow's forehead touches yours. And in a flash, you see Mara looking out from a balcony across a city now shrouded in darkness with purple energy radiating down above it. And as it does so, she just places a hand over her stomach and then another.
Kevin, I need you now. Wherever you are.
I turn back and look at the group. Try to decide what to do. And then I turn back to Morrow and say, can you fly? As I just stroke its head and see its broken wing.
The wing sort of stretches out, snaps back into place as a shimmer emanates across Morrow. And Morrow grows on this beach, flutters down from where it stands on your arm and lands on the beach and grows into a giant eagle.
The eagles are coming.
I'm getting Lord of the
rolling
Rings
in his
vibes.
grave. Tolkien is rolling in his grave right now.
Wow. I'm like, I didn't actually mean like, I just meant like, could you go send a message back? But are you saying that you could, like, we could fast track it back there right now?
The wings sort of settle down and the eagle itself lowers. And the head looks to you, offering you a choice.
I look back at the group and I say, fuck. give me a second. Just stay right there. Give me a fucking second. And I turn around and I head back to the group.
And the
And
dome in itself is beginning to fade as Edgious stirs. Lex and Jewel and Takami all begin to stir.
And I go over to Edgious as he's stirring, and I say, "You awake yet? Get up. I need to talk to you.
Huh?
Get up."
Okay. Jesus. And
Fuck's sake.
Edgious will fucking get up and be like,
Come on.
what?
It's important. It's fucking shut up.
Sorry, I died yesterday.
I know you did. I saw that. That's why I'm fucking wanting to talk to you.
Okay, well, fucking say your piece. What's up?
I've got to go back to Union City. I've got to... Yeah. I had a dream and I think it's real, Edge. I think Mara's pregnant. And I think the fucking city is being... I don't know what's going on over there, but it's a fucking siege. Like everything... Like it was a dream, but then Mara came and I think Mara's fucking pregnant.
Edgious's face goes through like 6 different emotions as you see him confused, concerned, excited, and just these waves of emotions that he goes through. And he eventually settles, dips his head and laughs and goes, You know, it's funny. They say when the road gets toughest is when you lose yourself, and here we are. I'm about to go on the toughest part of my journey. And I can tell you from experience that being a dad, fourth wall break, super ironic, this conversation. I
Hold it together, Bernie. Hold it together.
Yeah. Lock it in, dickhead.
As someone who's been a dad, you're about to enter the hardest journey of your life too. So
Yeah,
you know what, man? I wanted, at the beginning of when you started talking, I started being like, you know, formulating the thousands of reasons why I'm going to convince you to stay. But I think we all have paths that we're meant to be following. And some of them converged, all of ours converged for, I don't know, what felt like close to 100, I don't know, periods of time where we gather to do things. And if it's your time, I just want you to know that I fucking love you. And you know, when you found me in that gutter in Union City, just fucking hating myself and everything around me, you're the reason that I'm here today, man. And I hope you know that if you need me, I'll be there in a heartbeat. But
if you need me... Hey, this fucking feels terrible. I feel like... Do you see that eagle over there? Jesus Christ.
What the fuck? I'm sorry. What the fuck is that?
I think it's my taxi. I think Moro has just turned into a fucking eagle and I can get over to Union City and like fucking as fast as an eagle can fly.
Wait, you're telling me that we took a slow-ass airship and we've done, like, so many long bits of travel?
Dude, we walked from places, like, for days, and this fucking bird... Dude, no, I'm not blaming you. I think that when you get back, you fucking stomp that fucking bird. You fucking...
Hey,
rip on the eagle.
I gotta say goodbye, but... Fuck. Fuck. Let me just hang on a second. And I go over to Jewel and Lex and I say, guys, get up. Just get up a second. Just fucking get up.
Hey,
There's something.
Is everyone okay? Edgious?
Yes. He's okay. He's okay.
How did you sleep through that, Jewel? I have literally heard this whole conversation. They are so fucking loud.
Honestly, usually I do, but I think it was just such an emotional night I just slept through. What is going on?
He's going to Mordor.
Are they taking any small folk with them, by chance?
I guess Edgious will catch you up, but long story short, I think Mara's pregnant, and I gotta get back. And I don't fucking want to leave you, and I feel conflicted right now, and it's
Oh, no, Kevin, no, you have got to go. Look, we nearly lost Edgious. You go protect them. That's what you're there for.
Family.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, but you guys are my family too, and
No.
Okay.
No, Kevin. We are your familia. They are your family.
As a man who grew up without a dad, you know what you're gonna do. You're gonna go be there for that kid, and when you get there, just tell them, we will save the world for them.
Yeah, damn right.
We need powerful people like you, Kevin, looking after those who are important. Go.
Lex,
Be that person.
Okay, I'll go. You guys are gonna be fine. Fucking, they can't kill Edgious, they can't kill any of you. But if you need anything, I've got a fucking eagle, I can get back here. I know I can get back here fucking fast. What's the story with the sending stone thing? Is it, like, Lex, do you still have yours?
I mean, even if you took it, we wouldn't use it. We never do. We're connected. Yeah. We're connected emotionally. That'll never go. So you'll know if we need you.
Yeah. All right.
But they need you more.
Yeah. Okay, guys. It's I guess
it's not goodbye. Don't you dare say it.
No.
Yeah.
It's see you at the end. See you afterwards.
It's see you later.
Yeah.
See all of you later.
You've been like a big brother to me before mine came back from the dead. So, can I be Uncle Lex?
Of course you can be Uncle Lex. And you can be Aunt Jewel. And I guess, the little one's gonna need a godfather.
I'm sure so will do it.
Me? You coming to me on the day that I die? You talking to me?
Oh,
exactly
you've chosen Edgious to be his moral compass through the world. Fuck my life.
Alright guys, this fucking eagle is like looking at me like I'm on the meter or something. I'm gonna go and, listen, I love you guys. Siri, let them take care of you and you take care of them. Fuck's sake, I don't want to do this, but I've got to do this. I'll be back when I can, guys. I'll be back when I can. And,
we know you will. But go.
Yeah.
Look after them.
I start walking towards the eagle, and,
as he starts walking away, Edgious is gonna look to Takami, and he's gonna kind of like shrug his head, and then he's gonna run after Kevin, and he's gonna stop you halfway to the eagle.
Yeah, and I turn to him and I say, I'm glad you did that, man. Like, what do I do? How do you be a dad? Like, what? Give me some advice.
There's no advice that I can give you that's gonna prepare you for the shit show you're about to walk into, friend. I cannot tell you what you're about to encounter, but it is gonna be a fucking mess. And like every good dad, you're gonna learn, like you and I have learned all the way through our adventures together, by fucking it up. At every single possible turn, you're gonna fuck it up. and that kid is going to love you, and that kid is going to hate you, and that kid is going to admire you, and that kid is going to despise you. But at the end of the day, as long as you are there, as long as you show up and you are there, that's greater than so many people get, including yourself. And dude, just love and thank you for everything. And I know the guys said, you know, it's not goodbye, but you know me, I don't talk shit. We might not save the fucking world. So when the fucking end comes, if I'm not there and we didn't make it, hold Mara, hold your kid, and just know that I'll see you in the afterlife. And, dude, you've been the best. I wouldn't change it for the world. It's been a hell of a season.
It's been a hell of a season, man. Take care of Takami.
Yeah. And, more importantly, I'm gonna go fucking enact justice on that fucking son of a bitch Klein, and if I see Cavan along the way, I promise you I'm gonna break his fucking kneecaps for you.
Only if you see him before I do. That little fucker's dead.
Hey.
And I am...
all good godfathers, they give presents and shit to their, their the godchildren or whatever the fuck you call them. Edgious will reach in and pull out another moon petal and will hand it to Cavan. Give this to your kid and tell him that I say that he's got the best dad and the scariest fucking mom in the world. And that's pretty alright.
I will do, man. And I start walking, and then I turn around and I say, hey, I guess I'll need to talk to Mara about it, but like, Heron could be a boy's name or a girl's name.
You sandbagging son of a bitch. And just gonna run and fucking grip you in a hug and just be like, you choose the name that suits them. When you see that baby, you'll know. You'll know. Look them deep in their eyes and in their soul, and you choose that name. I fucking love you, man. You're a good fucking person. And hold on tight to that eagle. Fuck's sake.
I will,
you
man.
die on the
I'll
way. That would be super fucking lame.
Yeah, that would suck really bad. Hey, I don't think I'll need these much anymore. And I reach into my pocket and I pull out a stack of PDA business cards, and I hand them to Edgious. And I'm like,
I look down and I go, and Edgious fully just sobs and goes, "Oh fuck, it really is goodbye, isn't it?" And then fucking takes them and puts them into a single breast pocket. Somehow they fit into a single breast pocket. Yeah, exactly.
Amazing stuff.
Take care of those knuckleheads, all right?
Yeah.
Cavan, as you turn back away, Jules gonna misty step between you and the eagle, so that you essentially like walk into her, and she just gives you the best bear hug she can do. It's just, you can feel that it's so tight. Her head's buried in your chest, and she just doesn't say anything. But hopefully that hug says everything.
Yeah.
She then lets go, steps to one side. She's got a big beaming smile on her face, but she is still crying. And she just wipes away the tears, and she just beams at you.
I love you, Jewel.
I love you too.
See you soon. Take care of Lex.
I will.
And let him take care of you.
She blushes a little, if a panther can blush.
It's a slight purplish tinge to the fur.
Yeah.
All right, I've got to get out of here. Fuck. Hey, you guys. I've really enjoyed it. I've got to go do something more important. Save the fucking world. For you guys, and for anyone else that we all care about. I'll see you soon. And
Peace
I hop
out.
on the Eagle.
A-Town.
Cavan hops up onto Morrow in Morrow's true form as this eagle launches from the beach and rises into the sky, and as the eagle is silhouetted, the party watches this almost 8 foot tall figure of Cavan
Get eaten by a dragon.
into the horizon.
Get hit by a meteor.
Cavan soars across Ardalia. And maybe we will visit Cavan's story again someday. As for the party, there is a moment where a jewel alights from Cavan's pockets, and the rest of you, bar Suri and Takami, feel this pull of a crystal ascends into the sky and swirls around in front of the sun, and for a moment forms a perfect star and joins before splitting not into 4 but into 5. Cavan, a shard lands in your pocket. Jewel, Lex, Edgious, a shard lands in your pocket, and a 5th one floats down towards Suri. The camera pans across the world from who knows whatever beach we're on, across the continent of Enoeth and down towards the shrouded city of Rosendum. As the rain pours, a black leather-clad figure just leans against a post. They lift up an amulet and chuckle. Oh, I'm coming for the rest. Don't doubt it. And that, my friends, is where we will end.
Oh, he's such a smarmy bastard, isn't he? Oh, he's so...
Of campaign 2. Tom, thank you so much. I cannot express how much we have loved having you as part of this campaign. You joined us at a time where we were at an absolute low, and through yourself, Bodhi, Homie and the Dude, through Steve, through all of other guests as well, but that continued presence of yourself and Bodhi has just elevated Mortal Magic to a whole new level. So I just want to say a massive thank you to yourself. I know this is farewell for now, but hopefully Tom will join us for some mini-series in the future. Maybe there's more of Cavan's story to tell, but yes, for now it is goodbye. A massive shout out to Steve tonight, because he has had the shittest time with all of the technology.
Really,
so I love the guy for being so forgiving. I promise Steve will get some more highlight and spotlight as we go into future sessions, but what a shit show. Technology-wise, we've had some fun tonight.
He's been incredibly patient in the background while I have just failed miserably to get it working. I'm currently staring at a completely frozen screen, but amazingly, it's still working, and I appreciate all of you guys.
Not for Steve.
It is indeed. just to dig that knife in further there, Danny. Yeah. Look, Dave, we love you. We appreciate you, dude. We know this all rides on your systems and everything, but just one of those nights, folks. So thank you for all being with us. We are going to roll into, I think, a quick Malt and Magic Unrolled, which you can all catch on Patreon, where we will say a further goodbye to Tom, but also do a little bit of a recap of that episode, because, well, what a roller coaster. I've never cried so much in one episode. But until such time, my friends, there will not be an outro tonight. The stream is literally going to go dead. So, Danny, prep the raid, because as I finish this sentence, you are going to have to go, and we're all going to have to, like, freeze frame for a few moments while he gets it done. But my final words stand as always. Look, we love you all immensely. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for everything else tonight.
Chat's been sick.
Stay safe, and we will see you next time. Freeze frame.